It's been interesting, it's been exciting, and I think we're proud to be sponsors of the Nigeria Prizes.
I think this year it has been rather smooth because we were able to identify the entries that were suitable based on the criteria that we developed.
I think about 2 years ago we focused on healthcare. We started focusing on healthcare, what we call the hospital support program, where we designated hospitals, teaching hospitals in the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria to identify where there is need, either to improve the quality of the facility they have or completely do something new. So we've done the first phase. Most of them have been commissioned. I think we did a maternity ward in University of Abuja Teaching Hospital in Bagbalada. We've done something in Port Harcourt, University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital. We've done one in Bayelsa. We did University of Lagos. We've done in Calabar. We've also done in Kano. And so for us, the Nigeria Prize for Science this year is also symbolic because it focuses on healthcare, the innovations in healthcare therapy. So again, it just loops into what we're doing in the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. And why this one is really exciting for us is that it doesn't just touch on healthcare, but a very delicate and sensitive aspect of healthcare, that is managing infants at birth. So it's been interesting, it's been exciting, and I think we're proud to be sponsors of the Nigeria Prizes. But today specifically speak to the Nigeria Prize for Science.
This prize started, well, next year will be 20 years, actually. It's the very first one. I was invited, I was living in America, invited to give the keynote address, and Professor Wole Soyinka was invited to hand over the prize. Atiku Abubakar was president, vice president at the time, so he represented the government at the time. So that's how long this has been going on. But the prize is getting much better in terms of quality of entries on different subjects, and the process had gotten better. We are much more rigorous about the panel of judges, the sort of people that we bring, them being subject matter experts, them also being knowledgeable in terms of technology so that they understand the world where we live, so they are not so outdated in what they do. So we've arrived at this point now, and we're very much excited about the outcome of this year's prize.
I think this year it has been rather smooth because we were able to identify the entries that were suitable based on the criteria that we developed. And we used those criteria and were able to get rid of most of them. And of the remaining 4 that we considered, there was a clear winner in this respect, and one that satisfied all the requirements that we set.
In the presentation that was made, we had several elements, that were all considered: the originality of the work, free of plagiarism, acceptability of the work, uniqueness of the work, whether this work, has commercial and content, whether it's been patented, whether it's sound enough, and then if it's been peer reviewed, the publications that emanated from the work. Because you see, when you produce something, people have to evaluate it, you have to present it to the world, you have to also do the scientific communication. So the content of the scientific communication was part of the evaluation as well. But above that, the acceptability of the work in the area of practice and the area of deployment, constituted, quite significant impact. That's the impact the thing make in the society in solving problems in a given setting. In this instance, developing world, Nigeria inclusive. So these are some of the things that we considered, and the originality of it, happened to be very, very significant. So we did a plagiarism check, whether it was an authentic work by these individuals, and they all passed through the parameters.